Okay.
Did we break everything? I don't know what's happening.
Sick.
Well, thanks for getting me in here. I don't know what the heck was happening.
Honestly, probably the Discord doing some dumb technology thing.
Yeah, like for some reason it's showing me everyone's icons and not their name, and it's just like.
Oh, I know what it is. You have the channel collapsed.
Oh, what? Do I really? Oh, I am stupid. Oh my god.
We figured it out! Congratulations!
Oh, yeah,
no. The thread thing is messing me up.
I feel that. It's a lot to get used to.
Yeah.
I feel like it's working really well, but they should have either changed some things about it or, like, added a couple of other things, like the fact that you can't look at the thread and have it on the side of Discord no matter what channel you're looking at. That's a little frustrating.
Yeah, because it was really weird, because it was, like, showing me everything, like, and all the threads and stuff, but it's like, it wasn't letting me actually do anything. That's strange.
Gosh. I will give people 1 more minute to join the static who are supposed to be here, and then I will ping up floaters for whoever is not here yet. We are currently missing 3 people, so hopefully we'll get floaters relatively quickly.
I'm getting fragments. Give me a second.
Yeah, you're fine. I saw your message. I wasn't gonna. I already marked you down as here on the list. I knew you were around.
Got it. Thanks.
No problem. Listen, Meme, I'm doing everything I can to keep this organized. If anything, the attendance is more for my organization than figuring out who's actually here so I can keep track of who I need and who I don't. Yeah, you shouldn't need a whole lot of pures for today. I expect us to get, like, maybe 3 pulls of Secret, unless we're just absolutely gods at slimes and golems, which would be awesome, but I'm not gonna hold y'all to that standard. But for sure next week, make sure you have extras of the essences and the actions that you're supposed to have, all that good stuff.
I'm holding you to that standard. We should all be gods at...
Alright, first clear, slimes, golems, let's do this!
Let's do it. Get hyped.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and ping floaters. I have given them more than a minute past start time, so let me figure out who I need. F, you are missing a DPS.
I'm sorry, I'm a little late. What's the password again for the ID? I can't find the Excel sheet.
9841. Oh, you're F's DPS. Perfect. Perfect. So we're only missing 2 people. I like this a lot more. We need... Yes, the roster is pinned in the Tuesday learning thread for whenever you stood needed. Okay, we need...
Hey Alex, saludos, bienvenido, ¿cómo estás? Bienvenido. Faltan 2. Okay. Bien acá, la verdad. Preparándome para mi primer día de learning de esta cosa. Preparándome para mi primer día de learning de Delubrum Reginae salvaje.
Yeah, quick question. If I'm a healer or a reflector, should I bring more than one lost reflect, or should I bring 2 or more?
If you bring a DPS action to use on Avowed, bring 2 plates. Otherwise, you can do the entire raid off of a single plate.
Okay.
Because it's got 99 charges, you only use it like the maximum of 4 times on Queen's Guard, maybe 10 times on Minotaur, and then probably like 6 to 7 times on Queen.
Okay. Yeah, I pretty much just have supportive actions like Protect, Shell, Dispel, Steel, Sting, and Forge, and Revive, so...
Most people are in the source chat, right? Yeah, most people are in here. So I'm gonna say this before we go in. This isn't like super important to anybody but healers. We will not be using Protect and Shell on any fight before Avowed. The full party will be getting Shell for Avowed and Queen, and the tanks only will be getting Protect. Because of the new rays that we have, the Valor, the Succor, and the... whatever the HP for Fortitude. Debuff culling is very real in this fight now, so there is a chance that your buffs, your personal buffs, your party buffs can get removed from your buff bar if we have too many defensive actions on.
Ok. Básicamente no usar tanto los Protect y los Shell, sino que el Protect solamente para los tanques exclusivamente. Así que no, tenéis que usar doble slot de eso. Vale, para los healers exclusivamente está arreglado, ok, vale. Me terminé el juego, me gustó harto. ¿Cómo se llama el juego en sí?
Left us.
Interesante el detallito ese. Va a
So
tener
just
cosas
a quick question before we start. As the Black Mage, will be putting up Flare Star for the first, at least until the duel is won. When should I put up the first Flare Star? Because I know it's buffed by all the raid buffs.
Once, I would keep an eye on your buff bar, figure out what party-wide buffs you have in your party. I don't remember where I stuck you. You're in D. Okay, so once you see that you have Battle Litany and Divination, because those are the only things that are going to affect Flare Star, and once you have all of your personal setup, that's when you should use it for your opener.
Right.
There is actually one other thing to note with Flare Star, and it depends on the party as well. And it's that if you wait too long and summoners and bards start putting their dots up, you won't be able to get Flare Star up. And in those situations, you want to put Flare Star up ASAP because you can reserve a place for it, basically.
We have 2 summoners, and I don't think we have any bards.
You don't have
actually.
any bards, so you should be fine with just a couple summoners. But if you ever have like 3 summoners and like 2 bards, you want to get Flare Star up ASAP just so you can get that spot reserved for it.
Do astrologian cards affect the Flare Star damage?
They do.
It should, yeah.
Should? Okay, cool.
So if you want to give them like your first range card so they can get Flare Star locked under it, that would be awesome.
Cool. Black Mage getting all the cards.
And then unfortunately the Duelist party doesn't have an Astrologian just because of how the healers got set up before I found who the Duelist was going to be, so I'm sorry.
Alright, I got those Baylor stacks.
Good, good.
So I'm looking at this and it looks like I'm gonna have to
Green
delay
Hollows
the
no es
start
un
of
nombre
my
de un módulo de
my
D&D,
first
por
fire
casualidad.
phase until I receive
No es un
divination
módulo de
and,
D&D por casualidad, que es publicado hace poco en sí,
otherwise
sobre
I'm going to
aventura
heat up my mana before
oscura
I
y
can
cosas
put Flare
así.
Star up.
God, Alteron. Ah, ok, vale. Es un juego básicamente, ok. Ok, ya. Faltan 2 personitas por llegar. Qué triste, ¿eh?
This is an odd occurrence that there are no vultures.
No floors are responding.
No, none.
Estamos normal, esta wea, ¿cierto? Sí. Que como bacán es jugar, pues dale go, juega más entonces. Si nadie te previene de no hacerlo. Dale go entonces, dale go. Dale go en ese caso. Nada lo tiene.
If we weren't missing a healer, I would just take us in with 2 parties that didn't have LB3 just to start on slimes and golems, but that missing healer is going to impact C a lot.
I do know a healer that actually did a static yesterday.
Is it your friend that messaged me about you joining?
Yes.
Let me
I
message
ran
him.
with her yesterday.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Yeah. Because at this point, I haven't heard from either of these 2 that aren't here. They didn't like give me any kind of heads up. So I am content to replace them with people who are willing to actively show up. And I know that sounds rude, but at the same time, like, I'd rather people who are... Okay.
If you give her a few minutes.
Absolutely.
Es verdad, tiene que controlar a la gente que se compromete a estas cosas y no aparece al final del cabo, así que se jodan entonces. Que se jodan en ese caso. Sí. Sí, básicamente es más el primer día, entonces si no aparecen las 2 personas, básicamente pueden reemplazarlo literalmente con lo que no quieran y sería.
Missing a DPS, we'll be able to take their spot, and I will have casters moved around for next week so that B still has a cure 4.
Bueno, cosas de primer día, pero XD. En fin.
Oh, rip the S rank.
Rip.
I got the E. En fin.
Pi is floor 18 of House of the Dead, so as soon as she gets out, she can fill in whatever.
Sweet.
I don't think she has a caster. I don't think she has a caster that she plays, so I can hop over caster and then she can fill my DPS slot and see.
Okay.
Also, I just spoke to a friend who cleared this as a tank. He's willing to float as summoner. If that's okay.
Yeah,
Either way,
whichever one people want to do.
Yeah, I can go ahead and ask to join.
Okay. Mari, yeah, you can play any tank that you want. Since you're a solo tank, you don't have to worry about double classes. So play whichever one you're most comfortable on. Also, I appreciate everybody being patient while we try to get this filled.
No problem. Getting 48 people to organize is no easy task, so...
Oh my god, it's like herding cats.
Can't complain, I'm just here to get carried.
Smooth.
Alright, and this is the summoner friend?
Yeah.
Perfect. And then I gotta throw the party finder back up because it just expired, and we'll get the healer friend in as soon as he's available.
Wait, we get carried? Oh. Terrible. Falta una persona por cada llegue, así que falta una personita. Yo sin ser eso es
I'm doing the best I can with the organization. You guys are awesome with being flexible and patient and everything. I super appreciate it.
No, you're awesome.
You're hurting like 48 people.
Yeah.
Moo!
Whoa. Knew someone was gonna say the breathtaking thing.
Oh my god, I worked at a Sonic for almost a year, and I worked at Walmart for over a year. I have the patience of a saint. Customers need to not.
No, I disconnect.
Vamos a trabajar en Walmart, te da la paciencia suficiente. Hermoso.
I hear the robot!
Ah! Internet, get your shit together. No.
Also, I see we have some fanbritters in this party. I like this. Oh my god, I would never want to work at a DMV. That is too much.
No. That's a special kind of pain right there.
I have like the utmost respect for like the people who work at the DMV or the social security offices as receptionists. They're like top of the list for people I have respect for.
Any government job in general where you have to deal with customer service.
Yes.
Because anytime you interact with the government, it's never a good thing.
Va con el gobierno, interesante.
Okay, so we need to give Noel a lot of hugs. That's
sí, eso es verdad. Eso es verdad, la verdad lo que están diciendo. Que los trabajos del gobierno y cosas así son bastante. Tienden a perturbar bastante o tienden a cansar mucho, así que. Oh. Pero bueno. Ay. 17 minutos y falta una persona, sí. ¿Qué? Oh, what the fuck?
I always forget how much fun it is to put Noel and Phalanx in the same party.
Oh my god.
Yay! Okay. Now we pray that everybody is still sitting at their desks.
Yep.
No.
The longer the wait takes, the more runs Noel owes me. All goody.
Also, I super appreciate all of the floaters. Anybody who came in last minute, y'all fucking rock. Thank you guys so much.
No, que falta. Ah, no.
I'm running to the queue. Nah,
Run to the troubled person.
running.
Let's do this. Vamos. 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 Aquí comienza oficialmente esta mierda. Comienza oficialmente esta mierda ahora.
Alright, I don't have much to spout off at the box. Most of what I'm going to say is make sure you have a baby DPS essence. Do not pop your re-raisers. If you have a shit ton of pures or you're very rich, you're welcome to pop them for slimes and golems, but it is not necessary.
Okay.
DPS, basic DPS actions are always useful, but also not necessary. And now the fun part, if you are in groups D, E, and F, head down to the Alliance B chat. Jace Rampart will be doing calls and explaining how golems works. If you have any questions, feel free to get my attention and shout, and I will do my best to help out with both sides. If you are in D, E, and F, and you are still in
D,
this
E,
chat, you need
F.
to hop down.
Ok, básicamente yo soy E, así que por eso. Ya, listo. Vale. Delubrum Reginae, SamXala. ¡Oh, mierda! ¡Oh, al fin! Al fin. No rice.
For groups D, E, and F, we'll be heading east on the east platform over here.
For some reason, I keep disconnecting.
Golems. Okay.
Don't worry, you guys can come over here. They won't. You won't like the golems. All right. Is everyone here? So
I got disconnected. I'm trying to connect back in, so
Okay.
I think I show up dead. So
Okay. 8 de DPS, 3 de heal. Voy a tener que cargar healing después. Sí. Oh, el Lina Witcher tiene casi todo lleno. Oye, bueno, es que voy a tener que dedicarme todo un día jugando el Sandor y popeando esta pues de popeando Metle. Sí. Ok. Okay. Actions.
oh, cool.
Pure Essence of the Divine. Ahí has popeado, ¿cierto?
Gam, are you here? For
Yep, I'm here.
okay, so you'll be taking this golem right here.
Oh, the blue one? Okay.
Yes. Okay. So we'll start with the golems have 4 colors. We have blue, white, green, and red. Ella will be taking is the blue golem, so you take yours to the southwest room. Gam, you're the white, so you'll be taking yours southeast. Faye is going to be a red golem, so taking theirs northwest, and Micah will be taking green golem to northeast. So each golem will cast metamorphosis. For Gam, you do not want to let yours. You want to will interrupt your cast because you want yours to stay blue.
I thought I was supposed to be the white one.
White. You okay? So my bad. Helena, you let yours. Helena will not interrupt theirs. The first one will interrupt the first one, so you stay blue. You will interrupt the second one after you turn white. And Faye will let theirs turn red, so they be 2. And Michael will also interrupt their first one. For blue, the golem will cast an AoE, which will give you heavy bleed, which you will need a healer to Suna off of it.
Suna, okay.
Same thing. For the red golem, you will kite your golem around the room. You do not want your golem to touch you, or it will one-shot you and kill you. Green golem, you just need to keep it in the room and not let it eat other golems that will be in the hallway that are DPS will be at the platforms for north and south. White will cast at 30% compaction, which we cannot interrupt, and if it goes off, it will heal the golem to 100%. So that's a DPS check for us for the white golem. When we open the doors, let our bomb detectors go in first, because there is a bomb in every room, well, trap in every room, and there's one in the middle of the hallway of the aisle. So let them always go in first, so you guys do not get hit. And for the red golem, I will ask for on your alliance that one of your physical ranges is close by to help you with the interrupts.
Okay.
And then the kill order will be blue, white, green, red. And you want to kill your golems on their platform. They have to be on the platforms in the room when they die. Does that make sense to everyone?
So the DPS are going from order.
So the DPS are going to go blue, white, green, then red. That's the kill order for DPS.
Okay.
And what, the healers just heal the tanks?
The healers should be with the tanks in the room, just one, and then healing them, yes.
Okay.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that? My bad.
Yes, so the healers will be... Yes, we're starting southwest.
Okay. Southwest.
The one healer should be in each room to heal, to make sure your tank's not dying.
Okay.
And then in the middle of the hallway, there's 2 platforms north and south, which we do have DPS that will stand near these platforms. You want to grab aggro of the stone golems, and you don't have to kill them; just keep them on the platforms, and we will help kill after we kill the golems. And then also, when we open the doors, make sure let the tanks grab aggro first, so you don't take it away from them with the golems outside the door. Any other questions?
You said just one healer can stick with the tank, like the other one can go like help DPS with everyone else?
Yeah, so there just needs to be one healer with each tank, just make sure they're being healed. The other healer, if you have 2 in your group, can DPS.
Okay, thank you.
Is there any other questions before we start?
No se tiene que estar por cada
You said
healer.
1 DPS south and north. Are those the ones indicated on the roster?
Yes, those
Okay.
DPS would be north and south. And all you have to do is the golems will appear and just keep them on the platforms north and south in the hallway.
Okay, thank you.
Other than the red golem, we can just leave our golem on the platform. It's supposed to be on the whole time, right? Once we get in the room?
Yes, the only one that should be off is the red one. And for the red golem, you want to be, I want to say, max melee, whatever the for your amenity to what tank is? What tank are you? You're.
I think Phalanx is on a warrior.
So all you want to do is you use tomahawk. As long as you can still use tomahawk as you kite around the room, you should be good. Any other questions? No.
There was a question, do DPS interrupters have to stay with their tank?
Yes. Stay with your tank until your golem's dead. So the only one that will have to really stay longer is the red golem. Their physical range should stay a little longer because we'll kill that one last. And all you want to do is just make sure you interrupt the.
Wow, I can see why golems is easier than slime.
Yes, that's why I picked this out. I don't like slimes at all.
Ah, más fácil. Oh, ok.
Any other questions, or were we good? Were we ready?
Ok, vamos con nuestro tanque que sería Helena. Así que ya.
I think we're good to go. We have to wait for the other side, right?
Yeah, we just gotta wait for them to let them know that they're ready.
No sé si. Tal vez no debería popear mi Divine Essence. Tal vez no debería. Sí. O sea, en Golem. O sea, para la primera vez en Golem debería ver cómo funciona primero. Y una vez que vea cómo se completa esto bien, ahí empezar a popearla. Sí. Para evitar gastar recursos innecesarios. En otras palabras. Pero bueno. Así que, ¿qué onda? Voy a tener que tener como tarea básicamente mejorar la capacidad de healing, sí. Por último dejarlo en 3 o en 4. Creo que podría dejarlo en 4. Sí, podría dejarlo en 4, o sea, sacar 40 millones de metal, no sé. Y puede booster el DPS full, no sé, cuando va. Just give an eye on thanks. Yep. Mr. Keller is in our party. So each tank will get green slimes first and 2 more, and then heal us whole green slime and dark slimes of his and I capture. Okay, whatever. I will try PlayStation problems. Okay.
Would check. ¿Dónde está el otro? ¿Dónde fue? ¿Dónde está Kira? Ah, está al otro lado, chucha.
to white.
De mi parte estamos bien, sin vida. Estamos bien ya. Estamos bien, estamos súper bien. ¡Che tu madre! ¡Oh, mierda! ¡Explota el huevo! Me siento como si estuviese jugando Binding Call of Apples y incluyendo exclusivamente.
15% you can run into Envone ahead and land on the platform. You'll have to Envone to so you don't take it, so you don't die.
Metamorphosis.
And now we just kill the hallway golems and wait for slimes. The slime side. And that's pretty much it.
¡Qué fácil! ¡Weón, qué fácil!
Wait, this is so much easier than slime.
Yeah, it's kind of wild.
Oh my god, that was kinda easy. Kinda easy. Oh, otra vez se ruin. Otra vez se ruin. Doom? Oh, no, we're Doom. Okay.
So did the east side wipe.
Yep.
Oh my. Yeah, I assume we die. Demolish.
Oh right, we're gonna leave and re-instance. That's it for golems. That's pretty much
Wow.
Kinda
Slime,
brave.
you have to worry about counting. This one, you just go counterclockwise. Done. Boom.
Ook hit boss.
It's like Unga Bunga, just punch the boss in the face.
Yeah, sword just goes burr.
Oh, ok, eso fue tu teoría. Ok, vamos de nuevo. Ah, no voy a compartir con la gente aún. Bueno, no puedo ver ninguno así. Lord Glad, I'm running with 25 essential metals. Oh. Elena? Okay. You're supposed to be getting bongoed. But I did! Oh, weón, que chucha el chat. Oh, te la weón, que nadie viendo esta mierda. No. Oh. ¿Sabes qué? Corresponde hacer su bailecito mientras tanto. Así que... No, call the dance. Ah, comida, por cierto. Debería bustear Popoto, yo creo. No, pero usemos las que me quedan de estas si estamos probando, así que. I don't have many medkits. By the way, here it is in a way by the circle OI. Oh. Oh, alright. Creo que están explicando básicamente esta vez de slimes. Ok. Ok, 50 seconds. Ok, go. Tengo que poner atención cuál es el dot que tiene que tiene en sí. ¡No, la wea! ¡Oh, la wea! Oh, XD. Rice.
Then ask the tank to aggro the blue tank.
Was alright.
Yeah, southwest will need a tank.
Yeah.
Yeah. My bad on that.
We're gonna play
Or you can just wait until it changing back, just not interrupt it.
It's gonna have to go through all 4 of the colors though, so.
Some golems got in the green room.
No.
¿Por qué no funciona? Yeah, my bad. Básicamente la iniciativa se va para el otro lado, sí, por eso.
Everyone just run into a trap.
I didn't make it fast enough.
Oh, neither did I.
Oh, my bad.
Yep. Ok, básicamente yo me encargo de... Yo me encargo de... Es que ese fue un error en sí que no pasó. Que, o sea, ese fue un pequeño error que fue del tema de que tenemos que repartirnos el... a quién, qué tanque cuidamos a quién así, por eso. Entonces yo por un momento me preocupé por el tanque de arriba, pero después me dije, no, tengo que preocuparme del tanque de abajo. Entonces ese fue el error del web. Ese fue my mistake, pero bueno. Sí, la verdad, ese fue un error mío, pero bueno, no sé. El tema es que igual los reces no funcionan porque igual no puedo pedir ninguna Divine Instance, así que... Así que bueno, así, tiene que forma estática, soy dice behind. Una estática, yo soy dice. ¿Qué? ¿No aguanto? ¿Se va a publicar esta weá? Ya, caño, no. Tal vez debería guardar, ¿cómo se llama esta weá? Tal vez debería guardar... O sea, uso el Exco, pero debería hacer un pool. Pero tendría que hacer un pool en ¿cómo es esta cosa? En pocos segundos, O sea, en pocos segundos sí me refiero en la cosa de... Ok, cargamos esta weá. Load set. Loaded, ok.
Who's the physical range for the blue room?
What? ¿Cómo? What? Oh, what?
Okay, well just stay in the room. Make sure you interrupt the metamorphosis.
No. Restore some again, restore all of EK, start ShB. Okay.
Oh, if you just happen to get tethered to one of the hallway golems, don't run into any of the rooms because the golems in the rooms will eat them and get a debuff. Just stay in the hallway and on the platform.
Mucho mejor ahora.
I need a backup interrupter on red.
Okay. Physical range go to the northwest room.
Ah, tengo mana de sobra esta wea. No es tan terrible la verdad, sí. Tengo mana de sobra.
South onto green.
Yay.
The red one.
On it.
At 15%, get onto a platform at invuln. Good job. Let me just kill the golem in the hallway until flames are ready.
Cool.
Oh!
Nice.
Good job.
Yay! Yay! Within the...
Report back to the group. There will be chests, the personal chests, so you have to claim for each for yourselves. And with that, we go back up to the main chat.
Sounds good. Thank you for teaching us.
Sven?
Main shot. ¿Cómo se lo fue?
To run out of the room earlier. I'm sorry I didn't. I did not think that was going to be a clear.
Yeah, we were.
Because that one slime was like
looking at room
halfway
two,
off.
I was convinced it wasn't going to work.
Yo lo tenía fe nosotros, pero
I
bueno.
saw start diffuse off the pad, and I was like, that's it might. I think everybody's alive now. But very good job, guys! Round of applause. Congratulations.
Yay!
3 pulls through slimes and golems. That is impressive. Alright, so, at this time, pop your pures. Make sure you have DPS actions. If you are a caster, you need to have Cure 4. If you are a Fizz range, you need to have Dervish. If you are labeled as a Rend on the roster, you need to have Rend. Make sure you pop a Re-Raiser. All of these things are needed for the rest of the raid. Yes, if you are not... I don't think we ever picked a main tank. Who wants to volunteer as main tank? I won't make you do it every week, but somebody's gotta learn. Alright, bet, Noelle, you're taking the boss. Let's go. Yes, pop your re-raisers now. If nobody steps up, I'm going to pick a tank off the spreadsheet.
I mean, I can main tank. I don't care.
Alright, go ahead and mark yourself with a... Ignore 1. And we need an off tank.
Got it. Sweet job.
Alright, mark yourself with an Ignore 2, please. Oh, I'm pretty sure the HP drain is going to be negligible with the pure. Alright, so... Wait a minute. You know what you're doing, Phalanx. You're not tanking. No. We're making a newbie tank.
You were looking for a volunteer, no one said anything.
Alright, a newbie tank. Step up and put, Ignore 1 on your head. Alright, perfect. And we have... somebody stepped up to off tank. I don't see an Ignore 2 on anybody's head, though. If you stepped up, I don't know voices yet. Please put the Ignore 2 over your head so we know who you are. There's not a whole lot to go over in this fight. In terms of tank things, there are 3 kinds of tank busters. There is a mitigation mini tank buster, which is that red ring around your character model. Mitigate it and you will be fine. There is a... Oh, shoot. There's a big tank buster that needs invuln, and if he does Baleful Onslaught before... Oh no, Baleful Onslaught is the big tank buster. If he does Phantom Edge before Baleful Onslaught, do not move. It is a fake tank buster. You can attack, but you cannot be moving. Fair. Okay, if you did normal mode, you know there are 3 forms to this boss. He has Fist, Katana, and the dual greatswords. When he changes forms, he obviously does his 3 different form attacks, and the cast bar is called Manifest Avatar. If he is changing to Fist, we will stack up behind him to soak an untelegraphed stack marker. If he is switching to Katana, you need to get out to the intercardinals of the boss's hitbox, so if he's turned funky, make sure you're paying attention to his hitbox. And if he does dual greatswords, we need to be in line with the boss, so in front of or behind the boss. Fourfold...
Katana is not intercardinal, it's the 4-point mercy. There's...
No, the switch to Katana...
into Katana, it gets to the intercardinals.
After he switches to Katana, he'll do a 4-fold mercy.
I misunderstood, yeah.
Oh, good. If you've done normal, you know how 4-fold mercy works. It's faster. You have to know where you're going to go there. You can't, like, look off of the AoEs. I will do my best with calls for them. I've been practicing. I promise I will do the best I can. When he is in greatswords, obviously he does the knock and hide things. If he does Phantom Edge before the attack, get knocked into the barrier, the swords will also be glowing. If they are not glowing, get behind the barrier. The clone will also do some funny things that you have to pay attention to on top of the boss doing these things. There will be the Seasons of Mercy, which is look away from the orb and get away from the lotus. There will be Ifrit dashes that come out. 4 clones will drop down and then dash in the order that they dropped. We will start next to the first clone that dropped down and follow them around. One thing for the main tank, after every mechanic that drags him off to the edge, do your best to recenter him and face him north. For everything that happens, we want him to be like as centered as possible. You guys should know if you've done normal how the get on dirt, get on brick stuff works. Whichever one he is directly on top of is the one you do not want to be on, etc., etc. A lot of these mechanics are going to overlap, so we'll have like get on brick combined with a 4-fold mercy, followed by 2 more get on dirt, get on brick. There will be Ifrit dashes combined with a hide knock. There will be Ifrit dashes combined with a 4-fold mercy. It's going to look like chaos. Do your best to listen to callouts. If you have a general understanding of how mechanics work in normal mode, you should be fine. Just do your best. And yes, please don't talk over me during callouts. I'm going to be as clear as possible, but if there is background noise or anything, it does make it a little bit harder for people to understand what is going on. But our ready check, because all of the parties are split up, if you are over the purple line, you are ready to start the fight. So if you are ready to go, please step over the purple line.
All right, I'm ready. Oh.
And if you are not ready to go, make sure you are far enough back that it does not look confusing. All right, everybody is over the purple line. Main tank, whenever you are ready, go ahead and start a countdown. First mechanic will be a raid wide, so pre-shield during the countdown if you have a shield healer in your party. First mechanic is a raid wide. Next mechanic will be a 4-fold mercy combined with a Seasons of Mercy. We'll be starting at 2. Alright, easy pattern. East to west. Start east, wait for 2 hits, move directly west. 1, 2, move across. Look away from the orb. The orb is located at 4. Lily is at 1. Get away from the lily.
No, y la piedra.
Recenter him as much as you can. Raid wide. Next mechanic should be get in front of or behind him whenever he decides to transition. Oh, no. Tank buster, mitigate, all that good stuff. Now he's transitioning. Be in front of or behind the boss. I would recommend staying away from the main tank. Main tank, this is your invuln buster. Followed by a fake tank buster. Make sure you are not moving. You can still attack, just do not move your character. Alright, resolve your chains. Stay stacked on top of each other until the chains form. Break your chains, get knocked back into a barrier. Get knocked into a barrier. Gather back up mid. Alright, we are starting at 3 for the Ifrit dashes. We will be getting knocked back into the 2 barrier. Make your way to the 2 barrier and stay here. Beautiful. Raid wide. Stack up. Line AoE. Stack up. Just dodge the line AoEs. These are going to be easily dodgeable line AoEs on the ground. Get on dirt. Get on yellow. After this mechanic, you will be spawning clones. We will have Earthshakers combined with that attack. Take the Earthshakers away from the party. Party stands in front of the boss. Earthshakers run away. Be on blue. Shake around. Figure out if you have an Earthshaker. These will be resolving late. Take the Earthshakers away from the party. These Earthshakers are resolving early. Get on dirt. Take the Earthshakers away from the party. Dodge the line AoEs. Raid wide.
Go into Cardinals now. Into Cardinals.
Yeah.
Go, go, go.
Thank you. Ifrit dash is combined with a 4-fold mercy. We'll be starting close to B. Start south of B. Starting at 2. Easy pattern, north to south. Easy pattern, north to south. Wait for the Ifrit dashes. Go north of the boss. Move south now. Scenes of Mercy, look away from the orb. Orb is at 3. Lily is at 4. We will be moving away from 4. Away from 4. Resolve your chains, break your chains. Raid wide. Mitigation tank buster. Starting at 2. Weird pattern. 2, 4, 1, 3. 2, 4, 1, 3. Get on dirt.
2, 4,
2,
1.
4, 1, 3. Get on brick.
Chucha.
Get on brick again. Seasons of Mercy, look away from the orb, get away from the Lotus. Orb is at 3, look away from 3. Lotus is at 2, get away from 2. Dodge the lines. Raid wide. Healers, if you have healer LB3, now is a good time to use it.
Vamos, go! Oh.
In line with them. In line, in line, in line, in line. This will be get on brick or dirt, followed by a knockback or hide. I'm pretty sure. Unless we skipped something.
Follow the clone, North.
Oh, it's fourfold clone. Blank. Oh gosh.
Get behind the barrier. Get behind the barrier. Okay, take over now.
Going east to west on the clone. As soon as this is done, go east of the clone. Follow the clone.
Oh, no, Doom. Tengo Doom.
Move west.
No, esa wea. Relaser, vamos.
Oh, take over. Break your chains. Raid wide. We're going to get knocked. Start on brick. Start on brick. Get knocked into a barrier. And just kill him. If you still have healer LB3, pop it now before the boss dies.
Carré, ¿cómo que carré la parte?
Good job.
Oh my god. Oh wow.
I feel really bad for missing that one inner cardinal call. I was like, wait, what fucking form is he going to? I forgot the line.
You're fine. You're fine.
First attempt clear. That's pretty
Oh my
high.
god! You guys did awesome!
Actually,
I just heard
first try.
cricket. I'm like, wait a second.
Okay, so I didn't expect us to get to guards. I don't have spell or steal.
I have it.
Okay.
You know me. I got you.
Alright, we do have Dahu first, though. Perceptors, you can go ahead and find the traps before the duelist room. There are 3 in that room before the duelist pad, and 3 in the hallway before Dahu. It's not that I have no faith, I packed 1,000,000 arises.
You have me in your part. I bring backup of everything.
I know. I'm also legitimately having like a mini panic attack right now. You guys are fucking amazing. I'm so proud of you.
Mistakes were made.
So if you step on a poison trap, you should carry around a stack of those basic ass antidotes you can buy from NPC vendors, because they actually get rid of it.
They do. It's amazing.
So, wait,
Yep,
what?
I have 10 of them just for that fact.
What would I want next? Steel Sting or
Not
Spellforge?
Not yet.
Oh.
After
Not
we clear Dahu is when we'll need them.
Okay.
Alright,
Yeah,
everybody
this is a
off
quick
the
trash
floor.
fight we're going to do while the duelist is doing their duel. And then you'll need Spell Sting, Spellforge, Steel Sting.
Alright, if you are in a party with Meme Love and you have a party buff, if you have Cure for Bravery, Dervish, any party buff that you would like to give them before they jump to the duel, go ahead, go stand next to the duel pad with them, wait for their call, and then pop your stuff for them.
I jumped already. So it's fine.
Woo! Nice.
Alright, the thing about Dahu is, the only thing that's really weird, we will be getting 4 people marked with a limit cut marker. So somebody will get a 1, 2, 3, or 4 over their head. If you get a number over your head, run it to the corresponding number marker on the room, and make sure that you hit a lion next to that marker. When the little lions are out initially, there are no safe spots. We have to create the safe spot with the fireballs from the limit cut markers. And that is the only weird thing about this boss. Oh, another thing to note, we can't start this fight until the duelist starts their fight, which means we don't get a countdown for this. So as soon as we see that the duelist has started their fight, usually just pull the boss. So do any prep work now.
I'm starting now.
Alright, go ahead. This is also a trash fight. It is not required for you to be here, but the more people that are here, the better. If you need to AFK during a run, this is the time to do it. Dahu will be starting by dropping rocks on our heads. It will be 2 sets of 3. After this scream, he will be charging in a direction. Do not be in front of him. Dahu is charging north. Do not be north. He will be charging south after this. Do not be by the 3 marker.
Ooh.
Alright, try to recenter him now if you can. If you are not the main tank, you should not have your tank stance on. Flame markers are out. If you have a number on your head, go to the marker. Hit a lion. Go, 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 go.
No.
Oh, shoot. I did not see it was on my head. Right to left shockwave, dodge into the hit. Alright, and get knocked into a safe spot created by a lion. We only have 2 because I'm a dumbass. Charizard used Fire Breathe 5 times. The second hit is the safe spot. So 1, 2, move into that hit. Casters, you can stay there. Tanks, if you would like, you may turn your tank stances on now and start provoking the boss. There'll be a bunch of tethered ads. Try to wiggle them under the boss so that we can all AoE them down. Do not move Dahu, that is the only thing. Try to keep him as mid as possible, just get the ads underneath him. Alright, main tank, make sure you have aggro on Dahu. Tanks, turn your stances off. This is going to be Rock Drop with a left-right cleave and Spitfire markers. Try to bait the rocks away from the midline so that we have room to dodge. Right to left. Make sure you move into that hit. Check over your head for flare markers. They are going out now. Go to your numbers. Go, 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 go. Hit a lion. Tanks, if you get a flare marker over your head, you are going north. Everybody else, find a south safe spot. If you are going to the same spot as the other flare marker tank, pop some cooldowns. And kill Dahu. It looks like we have 2 dead, if we can get them off the floor. Did we have a duel clear?
Yeah, duel is fun.
Yes.
Oh, yeah!
Nice.
Nice.
All right, welcome to
A bit rough. First
How
time.
hard is a duel? Just out of curiosity, is it like the boss
It's
of duels?
actually not hard. It's easier than the ones outside, in my opinion.
So the one thing with it is, I haven't done it, is occasionally you can get some really bad trap spawns where your perception just doesn't hit what you need and you gotta try and find it. So you'll see RNG just like in reclair groups, someone loses the duel that's really experienced in it, but other than that.
I appreciate the perceptions, but also realize that between Dahu and Knights, you don't need it.
Yep, there's only certain hallways that have traps in them.
So for this, do you need Spellforge or Steel Sting?
Both.
Yeah, we need both.
Yeah.
It'll usually
So
be
every
one...
party needs both. The way that this sheet has it set up is one healer having both. And that is just so that one healer can focus on healing and keeping their tank alive if their tank is a main tank, or keeping their healing a party alive. And one healer can focus on making sure everybody has the right buffs. Alright, welcome to Queensguard, everybody. So the first thing we're gonna set up, I appreciate the markers, but I'm going to steal them for now. We need to set up reflect spots, and I need to look at the diagram so I know what's what. So, if all of my healers assigned to reflect would come down here and join me for just a moment, I need you to look on the spreadsheet and figure out where your reflect spot is. And this is for phase 3 of guards, so we don't have to super worry about this now. But I do want you all to get used to having to do it and learning what it is. So, Soji, if you would come down here, you are going to be reflecting on marker 2. And Chisana, you are going to be reflecting on marker A, which is technically space 6. Okay. So basically what's going to happen with the reflect, there's going to be a set of 12 orbs that drop when we are dealing with the etheric shields of Queensguard, and every healer assigned to reflect is responsible for 2 of them. If you pull up the static roster and go to the Queensguard tab, it will show you, based on what number you are, where you are supposed to be running to deal with your orbs. If you plan it out well, you can deal with both orbs in a single reflect. If you have to use 2, use 2. It's not a big deal. You'll have time. But that is not until later. I just wanted to make sure like people knew what was up while I had the markers to do it. Oh, okay. So this is going to be an information dump. And I'm sorry, but there is a lot that goes on in this fight. So the way this fight works, we are going to be fighting 2 bosses at one time. And the first bosses that we are going to be fighting is the Knight and the Warrior. The Knight and the Warrior tether to each other twice during the fight with either a yellow tether or a purple tether. If it is a yellow tether, that means they are going to be immune to physical damage or all but immune to physical damage. And everybody in your party needs the Spellforge buff. If they have a purple tether, they are going to be all but immune to magical damage, and everybody in your party needs the Steel Stain buff.
Steel Stain, okay.
Healers, you have to prioritize the duelist if they are in your party, and your tanks, because if your tank is tanking one of the bosses, and they do not get Steel or Spell fast enough, then they're going to lose aggro, and the bosses are going to go crazy. We also have to keep these bosses far enough apart that they're not going to be tethered to each other. So if you look at the markers, trying to remember how this is done. Send help, Noel. Which ones get tanked on the edge of the room? I think it's Knight and Gunner in the middle, isn't it?
Sorry, yeah. Knight and Gunner will be in the middle. Soldier and Warrior will be off to the side.
Alright, so for this first phase, Mag Mel, you will be main tanking the Knight, and you are keeping him in the middle of the room. And Aquila, you are main tanking the Warrior, and you will be taking him to the B marker, and you have to take him, like, all the way to the marker. Sometimes a little past it, depending on where the death wall is, to make sure that he's far enough away. The first actual mechanic that's going to happen is the Knight doing either Sword or Shield Oath combined with the bomb mechanic from the Warrior. If it is Shield, the Knight will be charging through the room and knocking you and the bomb from the center of the room. So the unsafe spots are the line where the Knight is and wherever the bomb will end up on the edge of the room. And I will do my best to call out where the safe area is. If it is a Sword Oath with the bombs, you have to be on a bomb at the edge of the arena that's not in the Knight's line of attack. The bomb will stay in the middle and just explode in the middle of the area. That's a good way to think of it, like a lollipop-shaped AoE. Okay. Did anybody bring Dispel?
Are we also getting knocked from the center?
Yes, so if he does Shield Omen, both the bomb and you will get knocked from the center, so you kind of have to hang out like in the middle ring, in the line of whatever bomb you want to get knocked to.
And just
So
for
that you
clarity
end
on that, because there's two types of bombs, it's the circle glowing orb that's the bomb that's getting knocked back. The bombs on the floor aren't going to move. So you can just aim for which one you're hitting.
So the giant blue floating orb in the middle of the room is the thing the knight's knocking around. The other thing about bombs is in this fight, the bombs and you can be tethered. And the easy way that I remember this is if you are the same, so if you're both not tethered or you both are tethered, you're going to big. If it's opposites, so if the bomb is tethered and you're not, or if you are tethered and the bomb is not, you are going to small. Kane's got dispel? Okay. So the thing that needs dispelled, whenever the warrior casts boost, he will do it 3 to 4 times a fight. You need to dispel it off of the warrior. They will do a raid wipe immediately afterwards, and it's most, if not all of our health without fortitude stacks. If that goes off with the boost. The next big mechanic about knight and warrior, we will get tethered again, and there will be 2 different kinds of puddles. There will be wind puddles, and there will be lightning puddles. If you have a tether, you need to go to wind. If you do not have a tether, you will go to lightning, which is like a big purple AoE on the floor. After this, the knight will do sword or shield omen again, followed by 3 golden spikes that look a lot like Pharaoh Storm from E6. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to collapse on the knight, either stay in or go out where there is not a golden feather. Because there will be 1/4 of the room that is safe, and then out or in. It's simpler than it sounds, I promise. But you basically do need to pop sprint to get to the safe spot for it. Okay, so the yellow-purple lines are... The bosses will tether each other. If it is a yellow line, you need to make sure all of your physical damage dealers have spell sing. If it is a purple line, you need to make sure all of your magical damage dealers have steel sting. Shut up, Noelle! I remember them as spell and steel!
Yeah, I've been like quiet this whole time. You're telling me to shut up, like rude.
I'm stressed! Okay, no, we're doing great. Everything is fine. But, that's basically all that happens in the Knight and Warrior phase. The Gunner and Soldier has a little more to it, but it's also simpler than the last phase. It's a lot of things that happen in normal mode, just with a little added twist to them. So the first thing that happens, Gunner and Soldier, is there will be fire orbs that spawn. There will be 2 big fire orbs, 2 small fire orbs that will turn into frogs. You have to remember which frogs were the small fire orbs, track where they go, and we will be standing in between them for the safe spot. So if they start at 2 and 3, and then move to C and B, the safe spot will be at 2, if that makes sense. Yeah, the safe spot is not on top of the frogs, it is in between the frogs that had the small fire orbs. There will be an AoE that explodes around the frogs.
So if the 2 small frogs are at C and D, the safe side's at 2?
At Charlie and Beta? Yes, the safe spot's at 2.
Oh, got it.
During this mechanic, once we find the safe spot from the fire, we will all get that, 3/4 golden ring with 1 safe spot. Turn your safe spot towards the gunner, your open side. The gunner will be in the middle. Once the gunner hits you, once he does his spinning attack, you need to point your open spot to a turret on the edge of the arena. There will be turrets lining the east and west edges that you need to pick one and just shove your open spot against it to make sure that you only get hit by 1. After this mechanic, there will be turrets that pop up that the off-tanks are responsible for. You need to pick these up, make sure you have aggro on them. They will get a damage up buff, and then they will do a cast of Sniper Shot. This sniper shot has to be invuln. So if you are the tank with aggro, you have to invuln this. If for whatever reason you don't have your invuln, do not fight for the aggro of the turrets. These turrets become our priority for DPS because they have an enrage timer. They have to die. After the sniper shot, they will do a second cast called Explosion. If they don't die before Explosion goes off, we wipe. TLDR. After the turrets are dead, they will either do a fire cast, which is basically pyretic, stand still, don't move, don't cast anything, or a blizzard cast, which you just have to keep moving to not be frozen. Super simple. Then it's jumping gunners from normal, they'll jump twice, follow the ones that were not tethered, that is the safe spot, and then there will be an open spot to the gunner, followed by open spot to a turret again. And the final mechanic of the soldier gunner phase is ping pong turrets, which is also exactly the same from normal. Don't be in the line of the bullet going through the ping pong turrets.
That's all.
And I figure that's enough brain dump on you. If we hit the ethereal shield thingies, the third phase, we'll do our best to just rapid fire call what you have to do. And if we die there, then we'll go over it next time. Are there any questions? It is a lot. I'm sorry.
That's a good question.
My question, there's so much.
There's a lot. There's absolutely a lot. I will do my best to call everything that I can. If you can listen to callouts, there's a little bit of personal responsibility. Nobody can see the tether that's attached to you. Only you can see it. But if you get the tether and you cannot see it through all the chaos, you will also get a debuff that is purple and white and looks like a set of scales. Oh, I just whacked my microphone. But oh my god, Nola, you're putting pressure on me. Stop this. We got this. I have faith. Yep, that's exactly right, Paraj. All bombs get tethers. So if you see a bunch of tethers going from the warrior to the bombs are tethered. It's all or none. Why you gotta make fun of me? Ah!
Hola, Chucha.
Alright, if you are ready to give this a go, please step over the purple line and head towards the C marker. Make sure you do not hit the, don't hit the bosses as that pulls them. And we still have a couple people AFK.
Yeah,
Oh,
Phalanx
gosh.
quickly mentioned it, but as a tank, it's best if we have one tank on each of these for the first little bit and throw a couple of your ranged attacks just so you can really establish aggro, because the duelist can absolutely rip aggro off you even with your tank stance.
So, oh gosh, we have one member whose Discord has decided to malfunction. Fuck.
Also, I've never actually main tanked this, but the other thing with the duelist aggro and whatnot is apparently whenever we switch phases and it spawns 2 new of them, the aggro resets. So when that happens, just if you're main one of them, just make sure you've absolutely established aggro, because duelists can pull aggro off a tank in their opener.
Alright, please collapse on the C marker if you are ready to go. I'm not sure what we're gonna do about the Discord issue, but I mean, I can't remotely fix Discord. Fuck. Peace, Stan, I'm guessing you're ready. You're just hanging out in the middle of the room for the hell of it.
Yeah, well.
Alright, everybody's moving. It looks like everybody's ready. Main tank, whenever you would like to pull, go ahead and start a countdown. And tanks, it was said once, but remember, your duelist is probably going to rip aggro if you are not paying attention, so do your best.
Si veo líneas amarillas, tengo que aplicar morado. Línea amarilla, tengo que aplicar morados. Ok. Eso significa
There
aplicar...
are 2 major raid wides that happen when all 4 of them are out, so if you're a shield healer, go ahead, shield your party, prep whatever you gotta prep. Make sure you pay attention. If your party has a tank that has aggro, keep them alive. First raid wide coming out. Second raid wide coming out. Very good DPS. Alright, pull the warrior off to the B marker. Knight needs to come to the center of the room. Your party needs Steel Sting. If you have Spellforge on, click it off now. If you have a hybrid class, give them Steel Sting. Boss is doing Shield Omen. This means he's doing a knockback from the middle of the room. If you have a tether, you are going to a small bomb. 2 through 3 is not safe. 2 through 3 is not safe. And the line between 1 and A is also not safe.
Okay.
If you drop first, move into an open area. Warrior is casting Boost. Dispel that as soon as it's out. Dispel. And double raid wide.
I'm on. Queen's warrior's aggro, someone take it. Okay, good.
Knight needs a lot more damage. Cover Knight, cover Knight. If you have a tether, you are going to wind.
Get in.
In
Safe
and
spots
north.
more.
In and north. Thank you. Dispel the warrior. Dispel the warrior. Heavy hitting raid wide. Okay, we're good. Alright, warrior actually needs a little more love now. Try to keep their health as even as possible. They have to die at the same time. We need Spellforge. Click off Steel Sting. Your party needs Spellforge. Prioritize your tanks.
I'm on it. Ah, está fácil. Ok.
Sword Omen. We will be getting out to the edge of the room. If you have a tether, you're going to small. Between 2 and C is not safe. If you are at 2, you are safe. Just collapse in on the bomb after he dashes. If you drop first, move to a bomb that has already dropped. Go, go, go. Warrior is boosting. Make sure to dispel him. Knight needs a tank. Somebody provoke that and take it.
Mitigate. Heavy ray wide. Go, go, go. Heavy ray wide.
Ow!
They got tether.
Yeah. So that's why we hold them in the middle and far apart from each other.
Honestly, I think it's gonna be a one-shot. Man, I call for tank OP. We're just gonna die.
Hora.
Oh god, if you have a tether go to win, go ahead and practice mechanics. We're not clearing this practice. Out and towards D. Out and towards D. Go, go, go. Hit sprint. Boost Warriors boosted. Cleanse him. Heavy hitting raid wide.
Oh, lo que quita esa wea.
Tank busters.
Oh, lo que quita.
And the next cast should be Enrage. Yep, there's the Enrage cast. 10% and 15% on your first frickin' pull is pretty good, though.
I like how they keep doing it in case you didn't die to the first one.
Mm-hmm. Well, especially if people have re-raisers.
Okay.
Holy crap, you guys are amazing.
Yay. Bueno, fue bastante duro la wea. O sea, está bastante bien, la verdad, sí.
Alright, so we are halfway through Raid Night. If we want to go ahead and take a 5 to 10 minute break, go ahead, get up, stretch your legs, be back by 1/4 to the hour.
Yay!
My brain. The runner's plating that you got, you need 10 of them to get the upgrade material. So there's 2 things that can drop. You get every run, no matter what, you get a runner's plating, and different bosses will drop different ones.
And the upgrade material is the Orderly Runner's secrets. You either get them, there's a low chance that they can drop out of the chest, or you can get them by trading in 10 of the plating.
¿Recogí eso o no? Buena pregunta. No sé si lo recogí. Creo que no me apareció el plating. ¿O no lo recogí? O puede ser. A ver, no lo recogí. Chucha.
That was the wrong button.
Los cerráis, gracias. Oh, y un Seraphic Strike.
Okay.
Ok.
God, I forget how loud warrior skills are.
Oh. Oh, total, la wea. Qué terrible, estoy cargando al White Mage. Terrible estar cargando al White Mage. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No tengo mucho re-rise ahora que lo pienso. Así. Voy a quedar muchas cosas en sí. Tengo muy pocas ventanas de Riser. En realidad debería popear solo un Riser en sí. Class. Ahora que lo pienso, no tengo que llevar el reflect y... ¿O no? A ver. Podría, creo que quitar el...
Alright, it's 45 after.
Yeah.
Which, means everybody should...
I swear I didn't say it. I swear I didn't say it.
It was you, you fuck!
Wow, so violent. The heck? Oh my gosh.
She's making fun of me!
Oh, I can approve of this. This is fine. Please continue.
Oh, I missaid Spellforge's spell sting because I had a brain fart, and now she's making fun of me about it. I'll keep yelling at you, no let.
Wait, why are you yelling at each other? I'm confused.
Cause she bullies me.
I've been muted this whole time.
Yes,
You just
you
started
have
making
been
effort.
muted. I was like, what? Is she just gonna type the insults?
I've literally been typing it in party chat. She yells at me.
Oh, mierda.
Well, I can't stop to type because my brain doesn't work with typing and mechanics and call out.
That's the bully.
I mean, I could do callouts if you want.
No, I need to practice.
Okay. I'll just mute myself.
Oh, falta el Black Mage. El Warrior.
Is people still not here? Oh, we're missing a lot of people.
Perdí las bombas, y la meta me perdí las bombas, sí. Yo creo que después... yo no he visto ningún video guía estructurada sobre esta cosa así, la verdad, así que...
already check Fallout.
Así que... Cuando termine todo esto el día de hoy, voy a dedicarme a estudiar video, o sea, full de productividad de Healer.
Steel Forge. I'm never gonna let this down, am I?
It's okay. I called it Spiel Sting at some point. It's fine. It's fine.
Do the actual live ready check. Oh, okay, bye-bye. Oh, you were on the wrong class? Okay. Sorry! A Dark Knight hamster!
I don't want to approve!
Is that you?
I don't want to approve. Ok. Necesita buena acción, al inicio no aguardo, creo que no. Despierta con Tano.
Alright, if you are on Golem's side, D, E, and F, please drop down to the Alliance B chat now.
Adiós. Hello, Lina.
When you guys are ready, let's ready check your parties.
Absolutely ready. Define settings. F is ready. Okay, time to do this. La parte de esto es súper fácil, la verdad, sí. Oye, ¿están con Rerizer? ¿En serio? Ok.
Is D ready?
Yeah, my bad, I'm ready.
You ready? Got it. Okay. Let's go. Tengo que practicar mi timing de las zonas, eso tengo que hacer así. Fue mejor. Much better now. Ah, estoy full de maná, la verdad.
Take him to the platform and invul.
Oh, esto es malo. Boom. Cagaron en el otro lado. Cagaron en el otro lado. Cagaron el slice de nuevo. Oh no.
I was informed by the comrades that I have to keep this up.
So I did all of Golem left because it was only 44 out of 48.
Oh no.
Oh.
Yeah,
what?
I'm looking at the adventure list. 24 out of 48 right now.
Oh, we have. Yeah. Okay. Just.
How?
I think someone left because in the chat right
Yeah,
now.
somebody left. They're not comfortable with doing it.
Yeah, so I think everyone needs to hop out.
Go ahead and leave the instance, guys.
I thought they were raising, and then I looked at the party. I'm like,
When you mean leave the instance, do you mean just
Open the duty list and hit leave? Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, we're 47 out of 48 now.
We have
leave
a vulture
together.
back, comrades. Skishy is here.
You wanna?
Comrade,
Oh,
we have
God.
a vulture in our midst. We
Alright.
must assimilate.
Must assimilate.
I may or may not be swooping right now.
You
Can
want
neither
to
confirm
swoop?
nor deny.
I'll put the party finder back up. It's 9841. You're a caster in. Oh, we have more people leaving. Why are people leaving?
Oh shoot! What? Oops.
Why are people leaving?
I think people misunderstood, but I don't know what's going on. Because it is Golem side, you probably want to hop down and, you know.
They're all up here.
Well,
we're not done for the night. We still have an hour left to go.
Wait, what was the password again?
9841.
I'm sorry, I
we're
left
replacing
that.
one member. It's okay. I'm struggling. Thinking is not working right now. I'm sorry if I sound harsh. This is the part that I was not looking forward to about running a group, because I knew I wasn't going to react well to things coming up, but I'm doing my best.
Yeah, take a breath. Take a breath. You're doing fine.
I know I'm doing fine. I'm not, like, I'm fine. I really am. I'm not trying to, like, put it on anybody else. I'm doing the best that I can. We're still gonna prog. It's okay.
Yeah, that's
I'll
true.
get you guys your clear. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
So, am I bringing anything special? What
Nope,
was I
you're just a bunga DPS.
Okay, so I don't need like Flare Star or anything.
Actually, if you're willing to bring a caster and do Flare Star, that would be awesome. Who you're replacing was the original Flare Star for Seeker and Dahu.
Okay.
Thank you, Skishy.
And I'll mimic you.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just gonna queue us in. We've only got about an hour left, and I want to get a full pull in.
I'm here for whatever you need, Saint. Pat.
Thank you, guys. I'll be okay. I'll be fine next week. I think it's just the first week jitters. I had this happen when I started my T-Static too. I will be okay. And you guys are awesome for encouraging me and doing amazingly and just having a good time tonight.
Thanks, YouTube.
No, you.
No, you! Alright. Alliances D, E, and F. Please go ahead and hop down to Alliance B. D, E, and F. Please hop down to the other call.
What? Let's do this. Let's do this shit. Bueno, para los que no saben, pero quieren ver esta cuestión así. Yup. Check the party.
E is ready.
Is D ready?
Yes.
Skishy's down here already?
Creo que si todo sale bien, puedo comenzar toda esta pelea con
Yeah, D's ready now.
con estos dos en sí, si no tengo que racear. Va a ser difícil, pero bueno. Así que let's go. Ok. ¿Fuiste en sacos? En mi momento. Pum, pum, param, pum.
Nice, nice.
Yay!
And I joined the call.
We welcome our comrades from battle, da.
Da.
I just beat up a bunch of rocks.
I mean, I am a minor main after all. It makes sense.
Oh no.
Alright, if anybody has questions about Seeker, feel free to ask them now. Otherwise, you should have your Pures and Re-Razors popped. If you are ready, cross the purple line. Main tank and off tank, please put on your Mark Ignores once again.
Okay.
Maybe I won't forget a mechanic this time. Alright, we got a couple not quite ready. Someone forgot our boxes.
Let's go
Yeah,
back.
if you need your boxes, go get your boxes. Alright, everybody's over the line. Main tank, whenever you're ready, go ahead and start a countdown. Do it, I'm streaming, it'll be recorded, it'll be funny. Alright, first mechanic is a raid wide. Fourfold Mirth. Starting at 4. West to east, west to east. Start between 4 and 1, move after 2. This will be followed by look away from the eye, walk away from the lotus. 1, 2, cross. Eye is at 2, look away from 2. Lotus is at 1, move away from 1.
Mucho mejor.
Alright, try to recenter the boss if possible. Raid wide. Go ahead and get in line with the boss. He may not move in time. Get in line with the boss. In line with the boss. He's facing between 4 and 1. Main tank pulling mid. He's gonna do tank busters. Everybody behind him. He didn't move very much. Go to D. Everybody to D. Whoever's got aggro, don't move.
Turun.
Going to be a knockback. Break your chains, get knocked into a barrier. Break your chains, get knocked in the barrier. Will be Ifrit dashes combined with a knock or a hide. We'll be starting at 4. And we are hiding. So we are hiding behind the 3 barrier. Hide behind the 3 barrier. Behind. Grade wide. Stack it up. Behind the boss, stack it up. Be in a line.
Dun.
Dodge the line AoEs. And get on brick. Get on blue. Next is going to be brick dirt with Earthshakers. Remember, take the Earthshakers away from the party. Be on dirt. These are late Earthshakers. Take them away from the party. Be on blue. Take the Earthshakers away from the party now. Dodge the lines. Raid wide. Try to keep the boss facing north. Enter cards. Numbers ought to be safe. Ifrit Dash is combined with Fourfold Mercy, I believe.
Fourfold Mercy.
We'll be starting at 3. 4. 4, 2. 4, 2, 3, 1. Start at 4. Go to 4.
4, 2, 3, 1.
2. 3.
Mierda.
1. Look away from the eye. The eye is at 4.
No,
the Lily is at 2. We are walking away from 2.
Podemos hacer esa wea.
Break the chains. Stack up to bait them and then break the chains. Walk away. Raid wide. Mitigation tank buster.
First Mercy.
Starting at 3, 3, 1, 4, 2, 3, 1, 4, 2. Get on brick. 3, 1, 4, 2. Get on brick. 1, 4,
Oh, la wea.
2. Be on dirt.
Oh, no.
And be on brick again. Be on brick.
Esa cosa me jugó mal.
Look away from 4 and get away from 2. Look away from 4, move away from 2. Dodge the lines. Raid wide.
Daughter.
Oh, get in line with him. In line. Run her back. You have healer LB3, use it now or hold it. Find the clone, watch the clone. Fourfold Mercy off of the clone. Starting at 2. 2, blank, get behind a barrier. 2, blank, B3. 2. Blank. B. 3. And break those chains. Center the boss. Raid wide. Get on dirt and hide behind a barrier. Pop sprint if you have to. Get on dirt and hide. Just kill him. I don't want to see any more mechanics. Murder the boss! Oh, that's the wrong button. That was very good, though. If you are in the duelist party and would like to go ahead and prep your duelist, find those traps, you're more than welcome to go hang out by the pad.
How close are we to enrage?
Quite a few mechanics off, yeah.
There was one more
It's
mechanic
like
after
one
that.
more, and then depending if you push to 10%, then it's a T cleave and then enrage.
Ah, okay. Cool. Time to go beat up Charizard, I guess. So.
For alligator.
Yeah, actually, that's even better.
Charizard uses Fire Spin, come on!
Still cracks me up.
He ain't got no wings, though.
If that cracks you up, you're going to hate me when we get to Avowed. Noelette knows what I'm going to do.
If you make me laugh mid-fight...
I taught her.
Also refer to it as Katy Perry?
I taught her it.
No, I'm not gonna refer to it as Katy Perry. It's kind of worse than that.
Oh, no.
I may have just been a bad influence already.
She's always a bad influence, though. She's awesome. Dodge the rocks, please. Don't get hit by the rocks. After this scream, make sure you are not in front of him. He's going to be turning. Watch where he's turning to. Don't be towards 2! Watch where he's turning to again. Don't be towards 4. And then run slightly towards 4 to dodge the cleave. Alright, pay attention. If you have a number over your head, remember you're going to the numbers around the arena and killing a lion. Numbers are out. Go to your number. Murder a lion.
Murder a lion.
Alright, after they dash, we're going to be getting knocked back into the safe spaces. Dodge the cleave. Dodge all of the lines ever. And get pushed back into a safe space. Doesn't really matter where you go this one. Charizard uses Fire Breath. Remember, the second breath is going to be the safe spot. So, 1, 2, we are standing there. Casters is where you can get some uptime. Going to be ads coming out momentarily. Tanks, go ahead and turn your tank stances on. Start provoking. Get aggro. Steal some of those tethers. Jiggle those tethers so the ads end up under the boss so we can AoE them down. Alright, main tank, you are welcome to take aggro of the boss back.
Yay.
Every other tank, please turn off your tank stance.
Oh, the duel cleared.
Woo! Alright, dodge the rocks, dodge the cleave, check over your head for numbers. Left to right on the cleave, after the cleave, check for numbers, go where you gotta go. kill those lions. Numbers are out. Tanks, you will be going north if you have a flare. If you go the same place, just pop some mitigations, you'll be fine. DPS and everybody without a flare marker, go south. And just kill him. No Dahu, bad Dahu. Stop Dahu. We have one dead if people want to... Never mind. He's up.
My bad.
You're good, you're good. I didn't think I'd get it off 2 arises, and then I did, so... I'm content.
Ni siquiera me puteó un riser, chucha. Oh, mierda. Re-rise. Tal vez debería ponerme en los actions de tirarme re-risers a mí.
Give me just a second.
Estoy ready para esto. Ya me sé lo del Steel Thing y el Spellforge, así que...
Shush!
Así que, let's go.
So, what is the prog on this group?
First pair Queen's Guard Enrage.
Okay.
I am not... I don't have the mental capacity to play Bard. My dots always drop off. Okay, healers. This is where you pop your Steel Sting and your Spellforge. I remembered them this time. I hope you did too. If you are supposed to be dispelling the warrior, I hope you have a dispel. And if you are a healer that is reflecting an orb in the 3rd phase, I hope you brought your reflect. However, if you are a healer who should be reflecting in the 3rd phase and you die, please say something in yell chat. And if you do not get up, we have people who have backup reflex that can take over for you. So just let us know if you go down. Sword, shield, blue orb. Okay. So when the knight does sword and disappears from the arena and chains himself to that blue orb in the middle, the orb will explode in the mid. There will be no knockback, so you need to hang out on the outer ring of the arena, find your safe bomb based on your tether and the bomb's tether. When he does shield, he will disappear from the arena, tethered to the bomb, and knock the bomb in the direction he's dashing, as well as knocking you back from the middle. So you need to position yourself to get knocked in a direction that the blue orb is not going, while also getting knocked to your safe bomb. Does anybody need anything explained from the gunner soldier? Because I know we haven't gotten there yet, and I just touched on it briefly.
No, I had a question on Knight and Warrior.
Okay, what's up?
So when the bombs appear, like the big and small bombs,
Mm-hmm.
how do you know which side is safe? Like, what causes the explosion that like
So
engulfs most of the room?
the knight hitting the blue orb in the middle is what causes the explosion. Where the explosion is going to be depends on if he does sword or shield. If it's sword,
Oh.
the explosion is just going to be static in the middle of the arena. The outside will always be safe. If it's shield, he's going to push the explosion to the edge of the arena opposite from where the knight spawns on the outside of the ring. So he's just going to push it in a straight line from where he spawns.
Okay, I never knew about the orb getting pushed. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. I know, the second tether is what makes this chaotic. Alright, if there are no more questions and everybody is ready, please step over the purple line, gather behind the C marker so I can kind of tell that everybody's over the purple line. Alright. Looks like we're all ready. Main tank, feel free to start that countdown. Remember, this fight starts out with 2 relatively big raid wides. First one's going out now. Second one's going out now. Alright, warrior to B, knight to the middle of the arena. Make sure to keep them far enough apart. You need Steel Sting. If you have Spellforge, click it off now. Knight is casting Sword. The safe spot is going to be on the outside of the arena. There will be no knockback. If you are tethered, you are going to a small bomb. The line from 3 to A is not safe. Remember, if you drop first, move to an explosion that just happened. Good job. Warrior will be casting Boost soon. Remember to remove that as soon as possible. Alright, Dispel. Raid wide.
Chucha.
Time to do DPS. If you have a tether, you are going to wind. If you do not have a tether, you are going to lightning. Shield Omen, so we are getting in on the knight, collapse in on the knight, and go towards C. In the knight towards C. Inside towards C. Dispel the warrior. Good job. Perfect. Warrior needs a little help, guys. Tank busters, tank busters. Relatively even, you can even out DPS. Still needs Steel Sting. Should not need to refresh, we are close to dead. Kill that knight. Kill the knight. Alright. Gunner to the middle. Soldier to the edge. Very middle. Center him as much as you can after this cast. We don't have a tank on the gunner. We need a tank on the gunner. Small orbs are at A and C. Safe spot will be A. Go to A. Face your open spot towards the gunner.
Chucha.
As soon as you get hit, face your open spot to a turret.
Oh, me canceló el Razer.
Tank busters. soldier needs more love. Grade wide. Tanks, pick up the sniper turret, the gun turrets, invuln, sniper shot, if you have aggro. Tanks need to have aggro on these. Kill them ASAP, these are priority DPS. Get that second one down. Good job. Keep moving, walk around, don't stop moving. Keep moving and clear. Gunner needs love. Alright, relatively even. Split DPS. This is gonna be the jumping soldiers. 3 and 1 are not tethered. 3 and 1 are going to be your safe spots. A and C. 3 and 4 are your safe spots. Point your open spot to the gunner once you're in a safe spot. And as soon as that gunner hits you, point your open spot at a turret.
Oh, no funciona de nuevo mi
Decided
razor.
to not because the gunner went away. Cool. Alright, reflectors, get to your spots. I'm picking up a reflect. Aura spheres need to be tanked by a tank, and as soon as it dies, whoever has aggro is getting a buster that needs to be invulned. Watch coat of arms, stop attacking. Resume attacking. If you have healer LB3s, you can use them pretty much any time in here that there aren't orbs, by the way. Coat of arms, watch out for attacking. And kill them. This is speeding in rage. Kill the wards.
Last call, healer LBs.
Oh, we
That's
did it!
We did it! Congratulations!
Wow.
We have a couple of dead, so if you have a rise to stay back, help us get people off of the ground.
Yeah, really good callouts.
Oh, thank you.
For those who don't have Piers, you need to pop one. You're not going to survive any AoEs. I see a couple of you guys without Piers. So
Yeah,
please-
there's a large spike in damage when it comes to the next boss.
Mm-hmm. Also, tanks, this is your check. I hope you brought Aether Shield, because if we get through Phantom, you need it.
Yeah, if you want to know how smart I am coming in here and helping with learning and stuff and having all my clears and stuff, I brought lodestones instead of light curtains. I'm sitting there pressing it, wondering, hey, why is Reflect not working? Oh.
I saw someone go in and die. I'm like, oh no, what happened?
I got out in time, but I'm just sitting there looking at the icon. I'm like, that's what it
Not
is,
a light
right?
curtain.
So I got 17 lodestones if we need them.
What
That
world
was-
do we need lodestones?
I was very sad I died at the last second.
Sylvia, stop dodging arises! Oh
Whoops, my bad.
There we go. Alright, everybody,
Appreciate
there
it.
are two chests after this boss. Make sure you have grabbed both of them. Oh great, somebody had phantom markers, thank god.
I do have a quick question.
What's up?
One of the reflectors. I noticed that the second time the orbs came out, both of my orbs were there at the same time. Like
They
the
will
one I
always
was...
spawn at the same time, yeah. So you start at one of the two that you're assigned to, and then you walk to the second one.
Yeah, they pulse AoEs twice, then they raid wide.
Yep.
Oh, okay, so you get the
So,
first
you get
pulse
one,
on the
then you
first
get the
one and the
next.
second
Yeah,
pulse.
you get
Okay,
two
gotcha.
chances.
Yes.
Awesome, thank you.
If one of the orbs goes off, is it a wipe or
No, we just get a damage down,
No, orbs
and it
went
hurts
off
a fair
there.
amount.
Okay.
You know, like if a lot of them go off, then it's a wipe, but otherwise it's a
Yeah.
damage down, which we kind of just powered through.
Gotcha.
All right. The big thing about Phantom, he has an add phase now. So if you are a white mage, if you would take the time to mark yourself with a number 1 through 5 for me. There are two kinds of ghosts during the add phase. There are red ghosts, which have to be just DPS bursted down, and there are white ghosts that have to be healed up, kind of similar to Shinryu if you ever ran it. So the easy way to get around... Do we have 6 white mages? Noel, do you have a mark over your head yet? No, we don't. You're a white mage. So luckily we have 6 white mages. If we don't have 6 white mages, we would end up power healing the first ghost. But basically what's going to happen is the first white ghost that spawns, number 1, you are going to benediction that ghost. On the second wave, there will be 2 white ghosts that spawn. 2 and 3, you are going to claim white ghosts and benediction them. On the third wave that spawns, there will be 3 white ghosts, 4, 5, and chain. You are going to claim a ghost and benediction it. If we have an accidental benediction override, it will get called. Healers will just, everybody power heal that ghost up. It's actually pretty simple. As soon as we come out of ad phase, the boss does need interruption. Otherwise, most of this gets done with callouts unless I'm missing something. Do we have our banish?
Vanish.
Yeah,
No,
banish
they-
isn't mandatory, but
It's-
we do like to bring it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have banish? Alright, sick. So, you're gonna banish this boss. Try to keep it up as much as possible.
Vanish, no tengo Dispel Reflect y eso. O sea, como backup.
Alright, if nobody has any questions, please step over the purple line. If you are an astrologian placing a star down, place it between the 2 and 3 markers. The boss is going to be dragged north pretty instantly. If you need to take a break or AFK, just make sure you're far enough back over the purple line that we're not waiting for you. Otherwise, main tank, you can go ahead and start a countdown. I think everybody's over the line who's going to be here.
Ultimo Riser, okay.
It does start with a raid wide, so you can pre-shield and all that nonsense. Raid wide? We'll be starting at 4. Go to 4. Everybody to 4. And walk with the circle.
No es lo mismo que el original, ok.
Once we get here, we are waiting for 3 pulses from that line to our right. 3, and we are walking to C. Come stand on C. Everybody on C. Come hang out.
Ah, fácil. Easy.
And we will be staying on C, I believe. Yes, stay on C. Wait for 3 pulses from the line, and then move to D.
1,
1, 2,
2,
3, go to D. Same song and dance. 1,
1,
2,
2.
3, move
3.
back to C.
Ok, easy.
Or you can be skishy and go to B. Alright, ad phase. White Mage 1, find the White Ghast. That is your Benny. 2 and 3, get ready to find a White Ghast. Claim it, be bold and brave, don't fight each other over him. 4, 5, and Shane, get ready to find your White Ghasts. And DPS the race down. Somebody with an interrupt, get ready to interrupt the boss. Interrupt, interrupt, interrupt. And just kill him, please, because I don't want to call it this next mechanic. Let me be a lazy caller. Yay.
Yay.
Don't forget your chests. There are traps.
Yay.
Do not run ahead of your preceptors. This is a hallway with traps. There is a very special trap in this hallway that you have not seen yet. It is a mini trap. It is pink with a little person on it. You need to be very careful to never, ever, 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 ever hit this trap until after Avowed. There is a mechanic after Avowed that involves the mini trap.
Cerca.
So this is why you don't just tank buster and hit them all like in normal.
Yes. Alright, welcome to... Oh, well, there goes the mini trap.
Oh no.
There's a second one. It's okay, there's a second one. Just make sure not to hit the second one. It's all the way over there. We'll just wait for the people who are minied. We'll go over how Avowed works.
So,
It's okay.
so there.
No. It's fine.
So question.
Answer.
There's actually a mechanic that uses the mini, and it's not just mini memes after killing
It's
Queen.
not just... So, okay, here's the
Holy
thing.
shit.
Here's the thing about Queen. There's a fight between Avowed and Queen that's like a quote-unquote secret fight. That if you don't complete this fight, Queen has a shitload of buffs and will basically one-shot everybody. The way that you get to the secret fight is you have somebody become mini and walk through the grate to open the door.
That's kind of cool.
Holy
Sounds
shit.
like some
That
Super
was
Mario
memes this
crap
whole
right
time.
there. My God.
Yes, it's very similar to the support fate with Absolute Virtue, just easier to manage. It doesn't rely on an entire another party being competent. TLTR. You technically only have to have one person do it, but it's fun to see a whole party of minis next to one singular Lalafell. Okay, so Avowed. If you would feast your eyes on Delubrum Reginae 5, you will see 3 infographics, and those are things to keep in mind for this entire fight. This fight is a lot. This is the personal responsibility fight. There's not a whole lot of callouts that are able to happen. There's not a whole lot of explanation that needs to happen. I will do whatever I can to call everything I can, but based off of the callouts, it is your responsibility to resolve your temperature and your brand as best as you can. And this fight's a lot. It is manageable, but it's a lot of personal responsibility. So obviously there are 3 phases. There is the staff phase, there is the bow phase, and there's the sword phase. Staff phase, the meteors are closer together, meaning there's no safe spot in the middle. If you don't have a temperature at this point, you're going to die, which means don't raise anybody during meteors. Don't LB3 before meteors, nothing. There is no safe space. You have to have a temperature to resolve, or you will go down, just straight up. Bow, the first one, you will have a forced march that will walk you 2 full squares that you have to use to get to the safe side of the arena. So if the fire spawns at B, you need to be in the central row with your forced march pointing you to walk towards D, because that will be the safe row to deal with arrows. Swords is a lot. There are 4 clones for swords, each doing 1 of each temperature. So one will do fire 1 will do ice 1 will do fire 2, and 1 will do ice 2. There will be 1 safe space where you will not get hit by any of them. And you will have to resolve your temperature around that safe space. If you are diagonal to the safe space, you will die because you will get hit by 2 of them. You have to be in a straight cardinal direction of the safe space. I'm not a whole lot sure what else needs explaining. You move 2 full squares.
So when you say 2 full squares, if I'm standing at the middle of this square, I'll end at the middle of the square over here?
Yes, sir.
To the left? Okay.
And,
there will also be forced marches with the meteors. There will be a forced march with arrows. There will never be a forced march with swords.
The swords mechanic is one where she cleaves like half the map with an element, right? But you said there are clones this time?
Yes, so do you see the square of number markers in the middle of the arena? There will be clones on each, so I'm going to steal the markers real quick. People can put them back up later. There will be a clone where the letters are, basically, and then she'll be over here doing a cleave. So all of the swords will resolve around those number tiles.
Facing out, okay then.
Yes.
Oops, my bad.
Well, not necessarily facing out. So if the clone at A could be cleaving towards where we are, but the clone at A could also be cleaving the east half of the room and be hitting 4 and 2. Which would mean those are not safe unless you have to get hit by what the clone at A has. The only caveat is that the clone at A will never cleave all 4 numbers. There will always be one number that is getting hit by absolutely nothing.
Okay.
Random question: do Shell and Shell 2 stack, or do they
No.
override each other?
They override each other, so if somebody has Shell 2, they should be the one applying it.
Ah.
That being said, if you don't have Shell, stay behind the purple line. If you do have Shell, please move into the arena so we can figure out who has and who doesn't have it, and make applying this a little bit easier.
And you only need Shell, right? You don't need Protect.
Correct.
Okay.
Unless you're a tank, tanks want Protect. You will know where to get hit by the swords based on your debuffs. We will call the safe spot, and you will have to figure out, based off of the safe spot and your debuff, where you need to stand to get hit by something.
Yeah, just a little bit of elaboration on that. When the sword girls cleave, the cleave is 180 degrees, like half of the room, and it is centered on wherever her sword is pointing. It's not in front of her or behind her.
Yes, it's her left or her right.
And if you have trouble seeing them because, they're really high up, you can zoom all the way out and orient your camera upwards. The control and up arrow helps.
Does the main boss also still do the swords while clones are doing them?
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean,
There'll be 3 clones and the boss. She's just untargetable, so she looks exactly like a clone.
Yeah, it doesn't matter which is which. You just find the safe place and then you figure out which cardinal you want to be from it.
Yes.
It's just a do the mechanic phase.
You have, what would you say, 8 seconds from them starting the fire ice cast to when they're going to cleave the arena?
it's about 10.
Yeah, okay.
It's a bit of time, but you do have to identify both the safe place and where you want to be from it, or the other way around if you do like the way I do it. But
Well, if
for
I
the
don't go
first
smooth
time-
brain, I'll be calling the safe space. So all
Yes.
you have to do is off the safe space, figure out where you need to be getting hit by the right sword.
And for the first time the sword cleaves happen, you will only... The second time it happens, you could possibly need to get hit twice, but they will do the cleaves twice. And if you just can't figure it out the first time, just go to the safe place and try and get it the second time the mechanic happens.
Mm-hmm.
2 last quick questions.
Okay.
So, unlike the original, this one has 2 debuffs, which we need to add or subtract. The
Correct.
fire and ice. And
So,
then, okay.
yes. So you'll get the regular temperature, which is a normal, and then you'll get a brand, which is added or subtracted after all of the cleaves or all of the arrows or the meteors resolve. So you have to do the math off of your temperature and brand to figure out what you get hit by so that your brand will resolve your temperature correctly.
Okay,
So
and as someone said earlier, these swords will cleave twice, so we have to adjust based on that.
Yes. There will be
We won't
2
die
safe
from
spots.
getting. Okay.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
We won't die from getting cleaved twice.
No, you won't.
The cleaves happen at different times. It's the cleaves happen, then it's 10 seconds, then the cleaves happen again, basically. But if you were cleaved twice at the same time, like if you're diagonal, then you will die.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
Thank
taking
you.
2 separate cleaves of the temperatures that you need to get hit by will not kill you. But if you get hit by 2 cleaves at once, it like overrides your temperature, and that's technically insta-death. And the safe spots to get hit by your correct cleave will always be the cardinal directions off of the safe zone, where nothing is getting hit. If you are intercardinals of the safe, you're going to die. It is death.
And are you gonna call out when we need to do the Aether Shields as well, or?
Yes. Every raid wide is an Aether Shield, so instead of saying raid wide, I'm just going to do my best to say Aether Shield. And you hit it as soon as possible. It lasts for 15 seconds, so even if you hit it a little bit early, it should last through the raid wide.
Yeah. Okay.
Do
Creo
we
que sí.
have any more questions?
Creo que no, pero quiero ver cómo sale porque.
Yeah, wiggle your character a little bit if you haven't in the last couple of minutes. Oh, the other thing that I forgot to mention, for the tank buster, it looks like a red stack marker, kind of like in Emerald, with the floating dots over your head. Every tank is going to go stand on the main tank, and we're just going to play tank roulette. If you get hit, you get hit, and if you don't, you don't, and that's just in case, like, one of the tanks goes down, we still have enough tanks to cover that stack marker.
Yeah, it only hits 3 tanks, but there's no downside to having other tanks up there. They won't take damage if they don't get chosen, so you just go up there and see what happens.
Alright, if you're ready, please move far enough over the purple line that you don't look like you're behind it. Alright, everybody's across the line. Main tank, start a countdown whenever you are comfortable.
Ok, punto de el día. Vamos.
That's a fucking mood. Also, I'm sorry you died because of the bullshit that's about to come out of my mouth. Tank buster! Tanks to the front! Tanks to the front! Tank buster! Aether shields. Go to the front of her, get in front of her. Ranged, you can pre-position behind and out. Surrender to Deadass! Get behind her!
Dying. I'm dying.
Alright, everybody out. Melee, get out when she stops spinning.
Wasn't ready.
Noel made me do it.
Oh.
Oh, we are starting with meteors. Everybody, get to the middle. You will be quick marching to your safe meteor. It is 2 spaces of march. Everybody get to the middle. This is relatively hard. Find your safe meteor. You're walking into it.
No.
Oh, me equivoqué. Me equivoqué.
Aether shield, Aether shield.
Ok, no popeó los regresas de mi cuenta no
Pulling
popearon.
myself from that. I'm sorry. Get in front of her. To the front. Everybody in front. Alright, and we will be doing swords. Prepare yourselves. Pay attention to your temperature.
Swords, okay. Me
Safe spot
confundí.
is 3. If I ever call a safe spot wrong, one of the vets feel free to correct me.
Beep, beep, beep.
What? Oh.
Safe spot is 4. 2 is death. Aether shield. If your Aether shielder is dead, good luck. And get out. Nope, behind.
Behind her.
That is behind. That's surrender 2D ass.
Ya, no tan de complicado después de que me cae calor, ok.
This will be quick marching to either B or D. Pay attention where the fire spawns. Pay attention to your direction. Tank buster first, though. We are walking to D. Force march yourself to D.
D, ok.
Oh.
Cagaron.
Pay attention to your temperature and play the ladder game. Any 90-degree angle it comes across, it will take.
Dexter con suerte la cagó. La movía lo copió el Re-Riser. Mira, yo con suerte creo que los jefes ya como 2-3 Re-Riser así. Oh. Ah, ya, eso es simple, ok.
Aether shield. Raid wide.
Ok, Lina sabe la pelea súper bien.
Out, 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 out. And we will be doing meteors again. This time you will have a brand and a temperature, I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
Do the math on your brand and temperature. Figure out what meteor you need to get hit by. You will not get walked to it. You need to walk yourself to it this time. There will also only be one safe space because of ads around the arena. So pay attention. What areas in your safe spot are not getting cleaved by ads?
Yourself into it.
Aether shields. In front, get in front. Hold your LB3s until this mechanic resolves. You will get a brand and a temperature to resolve. Do your math, figure out how much you have to get hit by. You may have to get hit by 2 swords.
Not at the same time.
Yes, 2 different rounds of swords. Safe spot is 4.
It was death.
Safe spot is 3. Healers, this is your chance to level B3. Aether shields. Surrender to that ass! I won't do this every week, but I promised her I would do it this week. We are going intercards of the boss. If you are close to the flame, pop sprint and run to B. Go to B. Go, 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 go. You'll get a force march in a random direction that will walk you 2 squares, as well as a temperature, and a brand.
2
Through your map on your
squares.
brand, figure out where you need to go, and then where you need to start to walk you in the right area.
Claro, esta vez esta es marcha forzada, chucha. Ese es normal, sí. Creo. ¿Cierto? Por lo que me acuerdo. Sí, es normal.
Oh,
No,
God.
inverso, perdón, inverso. Es el inverso.
Oh, I fucked up.
Aether shields?
Tank buster, tank buster. And this is Enrage. Congratulations, that's the entire Trinity Avowed fight.
I don't know, besides the swords, this isn't too bad.
It's just all personal responsibility. That's why a lot of people are like, this is the worst fight to do. If you have a temperature and a brand that cancel each other out, you want to find the spot that's getting hit by nothing. You can track it just like the arrows, except there's no arrows there.
Okay. I just had a question, like, so you just look at the empty spot and just follow the trace the same way?
Yep, exactly.
Okay, I was trying to figure out all 4 arrows, and I'm not fast enough.
Yeah,
No, you're good.
Didn't realize there's an area that got hit by nothing, so like, oh.
Yeah, the arrows and the swords on both attempts have spaces that get hit by nothing, so swords has the safe space, and then arrows has 4 arrows and a safe space to track. Ugh. But yeah, that was really fucking good. Thank you guys for coming out tonight and being as patient as you were. That was absolutely amazing. You guys spoil me, dang. If I have confidence, but I don't think we're going to clear next week. I could see us getting to Queen next week. So study up on Avowed, study up on Minotaur, study up on Queen, and if we're absolute gods, we could one-shot Queen. She's easy, but Super
Yeah,
Chess
Queen is actually
Super
returned
Chess.
to, with the exception of Super Chess, Queen's actually returned to the first couple fights where the caller can actually call things out.
Yeah, so if you remember literally everything that Queensguard does, Queen does it with like 2 more mechanics.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, well, like, there's not even cleaving busters or anything, and there's only 1 boss, so you can literally do that entire fight moving as a blob. Even the tank can just stand in just a big blob.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty, but thank you guys so much for coming. Same time next week, 8 p.m. If you can't make it, same as this week, just feel free to shoot me a DM as soon as you know. We'll be able to get a floater. As long as I have a heads up, I will not be upset with you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for coming
a lot.
out.
Thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. Thanks.
Thank you.
Of
Thank
course.
you very much.
Appreciate the
Yes.
good call outs.
I'm
Yeah.
doing my best.
Absolutely.
You did
That
great.
final joke.
Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you
Can't stop
guys. See you
laughing
next
about
week.
See you guys next week.
See ya. Thank you.
Good night, people.
Oh, eso fue entre de verdad. Siendo honesto, lo pensé de que íbamos a llegar a. al rage del Trinity Abode. No pensé que íbamos a llegar a ese rage, pero bueno. La pelea no es largo, pensé así del Trinity ese. Así que eso. Tengo que practicar más que nada el tema del. El Gunner. El Gunner me está jodiendo, sí. El Gunner me está jodiendo la pelea así, como pensaba. Porque la reacción es muy rápido. Y el Trinity, lamentablemente, venir la primera mecánica lleno y después no recibe más por. Bueno, pero bueno. Pero voy a tener que estudiarme bien esos detalles, así que XD. Pero fuera de eso, creo que el Golem es súper fácil. La primera pelea la puedo seguir súper bien. El cocodrilo es un meme. El fantasma también es un meme, definitivamente. Estoy más que nada ansioso por ver el penúltimo boss. Ese sí quiero verlo realmente. Y tendré que básicamente evitar morir porque tengo muy pocos auto-rerisers. Entonces, ahí lo va. Pero eso, gracias y nos vemos el próximo parte para esto porque ha estado súper divertido, de verdad. De verdad que me gusta, de verdad que me encanta. Eso, ahí.